Now that we've worked with permutations and combinations, now we can just find out the number of different ways in order something is going to happen. We're going to be looking at probabilities. Okay, so any type of probability, it's in the format of P parenthesis, whatever it is you're trying to find, is the number of successes or the number of whatever it is you're looking for over the total number. Okay, so this looks kind of goofy right now, but let's actually talk about it. So for instance, I have 8 green jelly beans, 10 red, 6 yellow, and 12 white ones. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for the probability of selecting a green. Okay, so I know that there are 8 possibilities for success there. I can have 8 green jelly beans. What's the total number of jelly beans then? I have 8 plus 10 plus 6 plus 12. So 8 out of 36. When I have my probability there, I'm going to reduce this fraction if possible, which in our case we can. So the probability of selecting a green is 2 out of 9. Actually, let's go back. So now let's look at something a little bit different. Let's say that I want the probability of selecting 2 green and 1 red. Okay, so looking at this, I'm actually using some combinations in order to figure out my selection. Okay, so I need to choose 2 green. Okay, so I have 8, choose 2. Okay, so I'm using my calculator then to figure out the number of ways I can select 2 out of the green, which is 28. Now I've got, for the red, 10, choose red. And there are 10 ways in order to find that. So what does this mean? By my counting principle, I have 28 times 10. Well, actually, let me go back here. All right, so these right here, 28 times 10 equals 280. This is my success. So we need to find the total number of ways. So the total number of ways is 36, choose 3. So I'm choosing 3 jelly beans, which is probably going to be a really large number, not too bad. Okay, so this right here is my total. So now that I've figured out my combinations, okay, there are 2 different ways, not 2 different ways, 28 different ways to select the 2 green. There are 10 ways to select the red, and there are 7,140 ways to select 3 out of the total bag. So now for my probability, I've got 280 over 7,140. Again, if you can simplify this, go ahead and do so. So the probability is then 2 over 51. So for you guys, let's say for instance that I have 3 pennies, 6 dimes, and 5 quarters. Go ahead and find the probability of selecting 1 quarter and 2 dimes. Okay, looking at this, I need to figure out the number of ways that I can select a quarter. A quarter can be selected 5 and CR1, which gives me 5. The dimes, I have 6 NCR2, which gives me 15. So the total number of ways there is 75 for success. Now my total I have 14, choose 3, which gives me 364. So now I'm going to set up my probability, and I have 75 over 364, which doesn't reduce. All right, so this is just a probability. Now let's talk about odds. Odds in favor is in the form of success to failure and odds against our number of failures to number of successes. Something to note with this, you are never actually given your total number of cases. So for instance, if I were to tell you that the odds of an event were 1 to 8, that means my probability of success is really, remember this is success, well, odds in favor, so this one was my success, is 1 out of 9. Okay, so you're adding your two numbers together. Okay, so to give you another one, see how you do. I've got 5 to 6 odds in favor. So what is my total probability of success? I have odds in favor, so I know that the 5 is listed as my success. So I have 5 over 11.